We're going to be reacting to this. It's a TedEd riddle. So these are the rules. It's the sorting hat riddle. So we can deduce that Septimus didn't find Vidocnir. And given that Fun Flame Imagines, Miraculous, and Ribney are all connected to other houses, we can deduce that they didn't found Vidocnir. So all we have is Dietmar, Hindenham, and Tremenda. However, Dietmar couldn't have founded it because as either of the two candidates shares at least one trait in common with her hat. So that if Hypnotum and Trepna founded Vidocnir, that means they couldn't have founded any of the other, houses. Now, for Imagines, I did actually require some insight from TedEd in the video itself. We know that Miraculous and Ribney founded Longmouse and Merriman. So that means that both houses had a moon founder. And if each house had a moon founder, that means it could only have had one moon founder. So neither of them could have been founded by Imagines. His hat also includes moons. So that means Imagines is the founder of Giant Eye. That also means that Septimus could not have founded Giant Eye, because Septimus's hat is yellow and so is Imagines's. We deduce all of this from Rule 4 and Rule 5. Well, these say that these two, one of them founded Giant Eye and the other one founded Longmouse, so none of them could have founded Mermaid. And this is one of them founded Longmouse and the other one founded Mermaid, so none of them could have founded Giant Eye. Dietmar and Fun Flame. Neither of them share a characteristic. Well, either of them is possible because their hats. But wait a minute. Fun Flame. Since we know that Imagines founded. But wait a minute. Fun Flame's explicitly mentioned here. Since we know that Imagines did found Giant Eye, we also know that Fun Flame could not have. That means Fun Flame founded Longmouse and did not found Giant Eye. Which means that the other founder of Giant Eye was Dietmar. Now, Longmouse's hat, Fun Flame's hat is red. So that means Miraculo could not have founded Longmouse. Miraculo founded Mermaid. Has moons. So does Rimley's. So this is how I think it is. I think that Giant Eye was founded by Dietmar and Imagines. Mermaid was founded by Miraculo and Septimus. Longmouse was founded by Fun Flame and Rimley, and Vidocnir was founded by Hypnotum and Tremenda. So give me my house hat. And I choose Longmouse. I required only less than a minute's worth of help from the video, and also 6% is not a majority.
The hardest part of solving this logic puzzle is knowing where to start. No rule by itself is enough to assign a founder to his or her house, so the next best thing would be to combine a pair of rules to learn something. 4 and 5 are good candidates to try that with because they contain a lot of constraints and both mention Longmas. Miraculo and Rimblebee's hats both have moons, which means that no matter who ends up in Longmas, moons will be accounted for. That means Imaginez, who also has moons, can't have founded Longmas, so she's in Giant Eye, and Funflame founded Longmas.
So, Imaginez founded Giant Eye. Do I have that? Funflame founded Longmouse. Yes, I have that.
Miraculo's hat is red, so he can't be there, so he must be in Mermaid.
Miraculo founded Mermaid. Do I have that?
And Rimblebee in Longmas.
Do I have that?
Halfway there. Now we can place Septimus. Rule 6 keeps him out of Vidocnir and his yellow hat out of Giant Eye, so he must be in Mermaid.
Do I have that? Yes, I do.
Of the founders left, Deepmire and Hypnotum both have stars, so each must go into a different house, taking up the remaining space in Giant Eye and leaving one spot open in Vidocnir, which Tremenda must fill. Tremenda's blue hat keeps Deepmire out of Vidocnir, so we can easily place her and finally Hypnotum.
So, Deepmire's in Giant Eye, Tremenda's in Vidocnir, and Hypnotum is in Vidocnir. Yes, I was right.
Now that those founders are sorted, we can start to search for the secret house. If you don't have it yet, here are a few hints. One good One good strategy for a puzzle like this is to look for patterns or unusual pieces of information.
I'm just gonna guess.
There's the school's obsession with the letter M, right down to its motto, which translates from Latin to M is a magic letter. Curiously, every founder has exactly one M in their name, and each M is in a different position. That means that the...
What happened? Let's try refreshing the page.
I get to bake treats that make all the people in the neighborhood happy. So I pretty much have the best job in the world.
Hurry up. I think 419, 420.
An alphabet different position. That means that the M's can put them in order, 1 through 8. We know we need to solve the logic puzzle before finding the secret house, so there must be something critical about the connection between the founders and their houses. Here's where a pattern emerges. Every founder and house have exactly the same number of letters. This allows the founders to line up with their houses quite nicely. The first letters don't spell anything, but let's look at the M's in the names again, and the letters they line up with. M-I-N-O-T-A-U-R. You shout out Minotaur to a stunned dining hall, and a secret passage grinds open. The wonders of House Minotaur are yours if you want them, but being the first and only resident of the secret house would come at a high price. Loneliness. So, which will it be? Riches or friendship? Whichever you choose, you're probably looking for more problems to pit your mind against. Brilliant has you covered. Brilliant's many
We'll just not ignore the, we'll ignore the ads.